otherwise irritate or vex me, and guess what? You die.
I'm known to be quite vexing. I'm just forewarning you.
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
To make the mask, first I'm starting off with a non-stick working area. This is literally just a mobile cutting board I got from the dollar store. Then using a water-activated paint to map out the shape of the mask. This is where you're going to be able to be a little bit more creative to start. The world is your makeup oyster. I know the camera angle is terrible right now, but it'll end up showing you it eventually, so just bear with me. I find using water-activated paint's best for this because it's an easy cleanup job, obviously just adding water and it's cleaned up. And no matter what paint you use to start, it will transfer, so you're good on that one. Once you've got the shape that you want, this is when you're going to start adding liquid latex over top. I think in all I added about 8 to 10. You can use a blow dryer between each layer to make it dry faster, obviously. And depending on the latex you use, if it's a thicker kind, you can obviously add less layers, but if it's thinner, I would definitely add more. Once it's dry, I am using a translucent powder to go over it and under it as I peel it up, so it doesn't get the chance to stick to itself, basically. Then you are going to want to find the easiest edge to start lifting. After you do, you're going to want to continue powdering it from underneath, again, so it does not stick to itself. Then once you've got it mobile, grab some scissors and start cutting the excess off. This is where your original outline will come in handy because you can actually see the original from the bottom layer of latex, so cut along that edge. Then for the last layer, and to give it more pigment, to make it basically more black, I'm going to be adding some black acrylic paint and mixing it with a bit of the liquid latex that I was already using. It's going to help it meld to the mask, whereas if you had put the acrylic on top, once it dried, it would be fine until you moved with it, and then it would obviously crack. Now for the super simple and wearable Harley Quinn tutorial, I'm starting out with a primer on both eyes. As the title states, this can easily be turned into a superhero or supervillain mask, but who doesn't love Harley Quinn, right? If you'd like a more in-depth and full tutorial, I have one of those already on my channel for Harley Quinn. I'm then coming in with a Red Hot from NYX's Primal colors collection, but if you've seen any of my other videos about these colors, then you know that this is kind of actually comes out as a pretty pinky toned color rather than a red, so it's perfect for this. I'm using a fluffy brush to blend that into my crease, then a fluffier brush to transition it more flawlessly into my skin. Once I've got that down to my liking, I'm using a pinky red eyeshadow and putting that all over my lid with a dense packing brush. And I'm using a smaller fluffy brush to bring that below my waterline, carried from the top of my eye down. Then literally just repeat all of those same steps to the other eye, but with the hot blue and another blue eyeshadow. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using my tried and true Sephora collection 24-hour waterproof eyeliner, then just a black pencil to line your waterline. A sad little highlight from Colourpop that shattered in the mail before it even got to me, but for my inner corner highlight, that is what I'm using, and the infamous red Harley lips, Red Velvet by Lime Crime. Is anybody shocked? I didn't think so. Now to add the two tutorials together, try to say that 10 times fast. Whew! You can use liquid latex to apply this if you'd like, or you can use a number of other things, including but not limited to spirit gum, liquid latex, and Prozaid, etc. But use a disposable sponge to apply it. And do keep in mind if you're using liquid latex to adhere it, that it's going to turn it into a part of your prosthetic, because you're literally just putting liquid latex over liquid latex, just like we did in the beginning. While you're waiting for whatever adhesive you use to adhere, block out your brows. Again, you can use a number of things to do this. Spirit gum, so long as you have the proper remover, a glue stick, Vaseline, etc. I'm using Vaseline myself. And once you've got that down, you are done, puns. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys!